Crime rates in Jackson have been going down steadily for 30 years now. That is according to city data, and it's a situation that Mayor Derek Dobies touted in his latest State of the City address.
Thanks to the hard work of Chief Hitt and the Jackson Police Department, my last 3 years as mayor have seen a 13% reduction in overall crime. Those 3 years have witnessed the lowest crime rates in more than 30 years. Just last year, we saw a 14% decrease in calls for service and a 4% reduction in overall crime.
Crimes are broken down into two classes. Part 1, which includes things like murder, criminal sexual conduct, robbery, and arson. And Part 2, offenses like fraud, embezzlement, and disturbing the peace.
I can tell you, just looking over the past 5 years and certainly comparing 2020 to year-end 2019, I mean, there was a decrease in Part 1 crimes, actually a small increase in Part 2 crimes, but overall, when you combine the two, overall crime was down from 19 to 20.
Police say COVID may have played a role in the number of crimes actually reported. Early in the pandemic, agencies, including Jackson Police, put out a directive on traffic violations.
General traffic enforcement was really put at a halt early on of not stopping cars for routine traffic violations. Certainly, suspected drivers operating impaired and things of that nature, we were still making stops. But a lot of our proactive traffic enforcement really was shut down for a few months early on.
But there was one crime police responded to much more often in 2020. Confirmed shootings.
There were actually less people shot in 20. So that one kind of boggles me a little bit that we had a reduction in the number of victims, yet the overall number of confirmed shootings where we could say, yes, that was gunfire was up quite a bit.
There was a 50% increase in murder from 4 cases in 2019 to 6 in 2020, and a 10% increase in aggravated assault. On the flip side, forgery was down 73% and fraud saw a 75% decrease. Your Jackson neighborhood reporter, Joe Gebhardt, Fox 47 News.